We're doing a look back of 1 year ago in Biden history. Kind of similar to Jimmy Kimmel's 1 year COVID history, but a little bit different. Let's get this party started. We are comparing eyes. Let's see here. I need to charge this until I come. Okay. Okay. Charging the video at the same time. I might just have to scoot back. So, um, so we're doing a year ago today in Biden history. As you know, 1 year ago, unfortunately, Crazy Joe and Crazy Harris won the presidency, unfortunately. And we're comparing, 1 year later, here we are. 1 year later, everything has gone to crap in this country. You know, 1 year ago, here we are. Biden is pooping his pants in Europe. He's sleeping on national worldwide television on a climate conference. Conference. Seriously, he's sleeping at COP26. This is where we are. I knew a year ago today, I knew this would happen. I tried to warn all you Democrats. This is happening. Also, a year later, from November 7th, 2020, we got mask mandates in schools for our children. We got vaccine mandates now. People are losing their jobs due to the vaccine mandate. People are not wanting to work and get a new job due to the vaccine mandate. We're having supply chain issues because people don't want to work due to the vaccine mandate. That's why we're having supply issues. We're having border crisis every day. We have Harris not fixing the border issues. We had an Afghanistan crisis because we rushed the Afghanistan. I support taking our troops out of Afghanistan to get them home. I 100% agree, but Biden rushed it. You know, we got lockdowns in some parts of the country. You know, New York City's mandating vaccines, Chicago's mandating vaccines. Now we have an abortion that's sky high. We have pronouns for transgender people. We have new genders, which is outrageous and crazy. Who knew that we would have to use pronouns for genders that are not even true? Christmas is on the line. Our religious freedoms are on the line. Our guns are on the line. Our Second Amendment is on the line. Thank God right now that guns are not taken away yet, but the Democrats are funding to take the guns away every day. They try to impeach Trump. Thank God Trump won the impeachment. He didn't get impeached. He did get impeached, but he's not in prison, so that's good. He won that. They started a January 6th commission. January 6th was, happened, but it was Antifa, probably. We're defunding the police. We're making the police job worse. We're not funding the police, We're teaching critical race theory in schools. Inflation's up. There's no more tax cuts, There was, but they're gone now. Taxes are going up because of the trillions of dollars the government is spending every day. The government is spying on your money. There's been crisis after crisis. One in Texas with the snow. storm that they had. Biden took forever to go to Texas. If Trump was still in office, it would probably take 1 day or 2 days to get to Texas. A hotel collapsed. A million people, thousands of people, hundreds of people died with a hotel collapsing. Biden took forever for that. There's an Israel crisis. Biden took forever for that to bring peace to Israel. Our Afghanistan crisis, Biden didn't help out. Even when they were having a mourning ceremony for victims Afghanistan had died, he was on his cell phone, not even paying attention, honoring the fallen. Our military is woke. Nancy Pelosi is woke. Chuck Schumer is woke. We got rid of Dr. Seuss. We tried to get rid of Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head. Diego got woke. We're using pronouns. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is where we are 1 year later with Biden. Oh, man. Excuse me. Okay. Sorry about that. This is where we are. Unfortunately. So, but there's some good news. Just last week, Virginia. Virginia was a Democrat state in 2020. Biden won Virginia last year, unfortunately. They used to have a Democrat governor. Now it's a Republican governor. Virginia's back to being led. We got a new governor in Virginia. We got our first black female Republican first ever Republican black female in Virginia as lieutenant governor. If Glenn Duncan died, she'll be governor. Of course, the Democrats are going woke and going crazy over, this, Another problem, another crisis I forgot to mention was ending the Keystone Pipeline in Wisconsin. When people lost their jobs due to the ending of the Keystone Pipeline. Those were good paying jobs for good citizens. That brought gas prices up, that made oil prices up. Things are outrageous right now. And, Virginia, what they need. I'm thankful right now that Virginia is led again. I'm hopeful that in 2022, Virginia will go red again, and maybe, and maybe in 2024, Trump can win Virginia, possibly, so, and, we have the midterms coming up next year, at this time next year, November 2022, and 2022 is the midterm. I want everyone to vote in the midterms that's 18 or older and has a voter ID to vote for Republican. We're tired. I think Americans are fed up with Democrat. So you need to vote for Republicans. Seriously, this is, a vote for Trump too. If we want to survive the rest of Biden's administration, we need to turn Congress, the House of Representatives and the Senate in 2022 to Republican-led Congress in the U.S. So, if we want to survive Biden, then we need to vote for Trump to, save America. Let's do this in 2022 and in 2024. I think Americans are fed up of Joe, and their bad thing with Joe, his approval rating is down. In the first 10 months of his administration, his approval ratings is horrible. He has another thing is he has a crazy press secretary, that lies all the time, that got COVID. And how does someone get COVID that's fully vaccinated and wears a mask all the time? and social distances all the time. I don't understand that. See, the vaccine is not working. Well, masking is not working. Social distancing is not working. How did Jen Psaki get COVID? I will never understand. She's fully vaccinated. She wears a mask. She's social distances. How does she? How does she get COVID? I don't know. How does anyone get COVID if they are fully vaccinated and wear a mask? Like, what? I thought, masking was supposed to work even better than vaccination. I thought vaccination, when you got the second one, would work. But we have boosters now. It's crazy. So let's do this in 2022. So this is where we are. 1 year later. So when he unfortunately got elected. This is where we are 1 year later of Joe Biden. It's crazy. And me and Donald Trump and Republicans warned you. We warned you that gas prices was going to go up, crime was going to go up, critical race theory was going to be a thing. We warned you that there would be lockdowns in some places, that masks would have to be worn, that vaccines would be mandated, that the economy would suck. So let's do this in 2022. Thank you for watching. My camera's about to die, so thank you for watching. Bye.